Okay. Just had the fun stream again. Con with a drive-through as well as we get back here then with TTML F5. Sorry for what just happened. I don't know what's happened. Like, I were gonna add Ivan to the voice chat and then my PlayStation froze for about 5 seconds and then it just said that, yeah, that it got, the stream got stopped. So, which was really weird. I didn't even confirm to end it. But yeah, we are back here then, and just gonna wait for Ivan to get into the voice chat.
The cars are pretty much spaced out over the full track here in Singapore. Lap 10 of 31, which going on what we've had before, we're probably going to have another safety car, at least a virtual safety car before the end, giving still some hope to Rygaard right behind Jamie's. Like Rygaard's hoping a miracle's going to happen. But again, the pace that Trail Hunter has been setting today has been just insane.
Yeah, I'm looking at the F4 stream. They have a full wet race.
Oh. Every time I've driven rain in Singapore, it's like at the end of the race I'm completely wet off just because the concentration that's required in heavy rain in Singapore. It's so crazy.
It's insane. It's insane.
I mean, like people that have that just driving for over an hour, full concentration, full focus. It's pretty demanding game.
It is. As many people know, I really love driving in the rain because you need that extra more focus, and for me that's also for everyone that drives without traction control and ABS. It's so fun as well driving in the rain. But let's take a quick recap on the tires. Trellington did a pit stop and put on a new set of medium tires. So his strategy tonight is interesting. Probably gonna do medium soft now. We got Smitsky, who haven't pitted yet, P2, still on hard tires. Then we got Axel, medium, real fresh one. Jamie and Roygaard have medium, not the freshest, but it's only 4 laps. Passel, medium. Jabu, medium. Then we got Storm. Maximum, they pitted for hard tires now. Khan have got pitted for mediums. Khan and Axel got a drive event as well. Maximum and hard. Carroll's medium and Bradley hard.
Man, you remember the interview just before the race with Rygaard, and he said that we asked about tactics, and he said yes, him and Smitsky have some tactics. The reason that Smitsky stayed out on those hard tires, that's the tactics.
Can you try to add Ivan in the chat? His name is the same as in Discord. So
yeah, I think Smitsky is going to try and slow down Jamie here. I think that's the plan.
Yeah, I think so. But if you just add Ivan to the voice chat, VER_Ivan.
Yeah.
Probably because my PlayStation, didn't want to cooperate with us. Sales car still not in here. We're probably waiting for Bradley. So I think he was really far behind as well. So that's good.
I can't add him. I gotta.
Oh. Okay, I'll try again then. Yeah, I did get a friend request from him though. Smitsky has lost position and Axel is in front of him and there's been a collision here. Maximum was actually in the pit, so something happened there as well. Weird. Ivan, finally we got you here. It didn't end as you wanted here today, but in total or in the end, then how has the season been for you? No problem. We're soon getting the restart here. Your teammate is leading. Do you think he'll take this victory in the last race?
He goes, he's going, there he goes, we're back racing again. Oh, Smitsky's out. Oh,
there's been a huge collision.
Jamie almost crashed out of the race.
Max Butak is out.
Oh, Jamie took a spin. Jamie
guys.
was almost out of the race.
Guys, Jabu's around. I know exactly what happened because on the Discord, one driver was gonna let the others behind him pass. And yeah, we'll see how that ended with 2 DNFs. Jamie is lucky to still be in the race. That looks
he's
bad.
really lucky. Jamie has to be careful. He's got damage here, I think, on his car. He has to be careful he doesn't slide off the track here and crash out.
Okay, so I'm looking back on stream. The only thing I can see here is that I see them start go over to the right immediately because I saw in the Discord, I think it was the Ferrari saying he'll let the drivers behind him pass. And then the camera angle is from turn 1 showing us the car coming towards us. Then I see so many cars moving all over to the pit wall, and then suddenly I see front wing cars flying all over the place, yellow flags, and yeah, it's just chaos. Like, look at it.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's 3.5 seconds from Axel to Roygaard, and Roygaard is 2 seconds behind trailer through. That was chaos. Oh, that's gonna be a hard night for you.
Yeah, that's gonna cause some discussions in the chat. Jamie now has gone down to 9th place behind Jabu and the Roygaard because we had them side by side for the race, and now they're separated by 7 places.
And the Smitsky in the chat, Axel slowed I'm so sorry, Jamie. So it turns out Axel was gonna let them pass. I think it was gonna let Roygaard. It looked like it said Roygaard, Smitsky, and Jamie. That was gonna let them pass. We see now Axel doing his drive-through. Khan
Axel's into the pit, yeah.
Yeah, Khan as well.
Khan must have got damaged then.
Khan slightly damaged, and he also got a drive-through. Axel doing his drive-through. Jamie's not pitting with damage, and he got damaged and he's not pitting. It looks like, or did he not get damaged? I'm real sure he got damaged.
No. He was really lucky.
Wait, what? I thought he got one. Well, yeah. What happened there? Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to say about it, as I'm also the steward here in this division. gonna be an exciting evening. It goes either way, but interesting is who will get it. Jamie now fighting his way back up the field here, so he got Jabu and Bradley in front of him now. See Jabu pushing Bradley. Bradley do have hard tires, so should be easy for Jabu and Jamie. But
Rygaard is like, Trail Hunter, why are you driving today?
But back to you, Ivan. Last question: what was your favorite moment of the season? I see. Well, thanks for the interview. We're seeing Bradley getting overtaken by Jabu now. Oh, he's trying to fight back, but I think we'll see a team order now. We do. That was a close one.
That was close.
Gotta be more careful, guys. But thanks for the interview, Ivan, and have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, Ivan. Yeah. I think that I just hope that Jamie said to Bradley, I'm passing on the left, because he hit those brakes pretty hard.
He did. But Matthias in the chat, welcome.
Right, Matthias!
You just missed some absolutely insane drama. I still don't have words for that, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'll just let it go over to what I had to do the stooge work. Axel, break the plate. He is off to the exit row there. He's back into the race. Jabu actually pulling away from Jamie. Oh wow, Matthias said they couldn't hear him. They couldn't hear Ivan. Well, we have had them into the interviews before, and then we have probably put on, or they have fixed their settings. So it's often when I interview people for second or third time, even though I interviewed before and people have heard them further, and suddenly they can't hear them, and it's so weird. Jamie just has to finish, yes, but he just has to finish. And if you go back on stream, go back to lap 12 is ending, and take a look at that. Yeah,
because that was right there. I think Jamie just saw everything just lost.
Yeah, he just saw his life flash in front of his eyes. Because I don't know what, but or how to explain. Championship basically flashed in front of his eyes. Yeah. If Jamie doesn't end being championship, it can only be on head 100% on nearly. I didn't understand anything of that, Matthias, sorry. But Roy got getting a 3-second time penalty, and of course we're only halfway in the race, a lot can happen. But I'm still excited for this. Jamie is losing time to Jabu, and could there be some damage on Jamie, but there's not visible damage, like his side pod or floor could be damaged?
There could be. At the same time, maybe Jamie got that fright that because he was pushing before the safety car, he was pushing, but after the safety car and after that collision, it looked like he was
Jamie in the pit.
He was, yeah. I think that's he's going into the pit to calm down.
But yeah, front wing changes, and he's on soft tires. Oh my god. Yeah. He started on a medium though, and he were on near medium, so he's doing maybe soft now, but he'll have to do it on pit spin away. So, but again, he just has to finish, so it doesn't matter for him.
Yeah, he's got that now. I think he was pushing earlier. He wanted to beat Røgaard on track, but right now, after what happened, I think he just wants to finish now. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. After all that happened.
And Trail Hunter is doing his thing, and he's got now an 8-second lead out in front.
Trail Hunter.
There has been some drivers here who were leading races, and they were losing focus, and they were having spins, but we haven't seen any mistakes really from Trail Hunter, have we? It's not like we're expecting him to drop this lead in front.
Nah, like of course we have seen it fast, but this fast, it's just insane. And also on the street track as well, but he's that much faster than others.
Yeah. With 10 drivers in Singapore, there's a lot of space in between the drivers now. As Jamie passes Storm under the bridge, Storm gives Jamie enough space. Knows that Jamie is on much faster lap times right now. Storm on his hard tires. Moves Jamie up to 7th place, 4.5 seconds behind his friend Axel. So yeah, he's going to get pretty close to Axel, and if I was Axel, I'd be man.
That's what Tia say. If Røgaard had finished last race, it would have been so exciting now. Yeah, because if both of them would have finished last week, it would have been so much closer. But of course, normally, or if you finish there, it'd be like, oh, then he have to finish there, and he have to finish there. That has happened. But now, it's Jamie have to finish, and that's it. If Jamie finishes his race, it's his. And even if he doesn't finish, it's gonna be really hard for Røgaard to get this, because then Røgaard will have to win. And right now, he's 10. He's in the pit now, and when he pitted, he was 10.5 seconds behind Trail Hunter. He just keeps going away. So let's see then. Røgaard on a fresh medium, probably gonna take them to the end.
Yeah, I mean the only thing that can happen then is that Trail Hunter ends up in a collision or something. Can happen, but yeah, we knew Røgaard needed a miracle in this race, and right now it almost happened for him, but it hasn't happened yet.
I can't wait to see the POVs from that getting sent in for reports, because on stream they disappeared to the right, so I didn't see what happened. Or none of us saw what happened, except the drivers involved and drivers around. And I want to see what actually happened, because the only thing I heard is what I read in the Discord.
I jumped in and I was on board with Jamie, and I saw. I think I just jumped in while he was spinning, and I thought he crashed out. So it was. It's pretty wild. Jamie is right behind Axel now. He'll be trying to pass him. That is safe, somewhere safe on the track.
Somewhere safe, really important, of course. But this is the only fight we have. Or Bradley and Storm as well. Getting past now as we talk.
Axel he's not getting out of the way. He's putting on a battle here. So weaving across the track, making it difficult for Jamie to attempt a pass. Last thing Jamie wants to do is go try a pass, and Axel does this weaving maneuvers, really using all the track. Axel right in front of Jamie. Jamie just has to get past him, and then just keep going. So, but he, wait for a safe place to pass. He's going for it now under the bridge. Yeah, that was a nice pass there, Jamie. Next up from Jamie is Røgaard, but there's 20 seconds between them.
It is. So I just went a snap and sent in Snapchat group. Come and watch this guy's race. So hopefully we'll get more here soon. But I'm actually already listening to the back of Jamie, and of course Jamie is on those fresh off, but he will have to do another pit stop, and it's gonna be really interesting because I think he have used 2 medium tires, and which means he doesn't have more mediums. But I'm thinking he is doing the soft for as long as he can, and then do another set of soft. But what have we talked about? Look who's back up to P3, Passel.
Yeah, I know. It's.
But of course, pit stop for him and Jabu, Campbell's and Trail Enter. All of them is gonna have to do pit stops. So we have not much going on right now. We get 4 DNFs here. We had a chaotic safeguard restart as Pastel's gonna go into the pit this lap.
Yeah, he sure is. Pastels goes in. Where's he gonna come out? He's gonna come out
by Roygaard, between Roygaard and Jamie, I think. But just imagine if the points were like 1 point separated, or as real life.
Man.
It would have been so exciting now.
Yeah,
I really wish that, but we still have to be thankful for getting the championship fight to the last race. But
Axel almost had to turn off his PlayStation, not turn it back on again.
But of course, I'm really thankful for getting the championship to then. But of course, there's so little to go on. Of course, Jamie finish, he wins. That's it. It would have been funnier if there were like so much things that can happen, and that Jamie has to finish there, Roy has to finish there, or Roy has to finish there, and that has to happen to Jamie. Like, I need more for it to be like, I need more options. But again, it will be really interesting to see with 10 more laps to go, and of course a lot can happen.
Definitely can, as we've seen in previous races, and as you predicted, of course, Piraya, you 9 drivers finished the race today, which means another one bites the dust. We're going to have another virtual or a full safety car.
Yeah, it could happen.
Going to be.
Yeah, if you look in the map, the whole field is so spread out right now. Nothing's going on. The closest is
Singapore.
JB El Paso.
Singapore's a great track when it's a full grid, but
and as Matthias say, I mean, Roygaard have to win before he can begin discuss as chance for a win. Well, that's one thing. And right now, Roygaard, let's take a look here. He is 31 seconds behind Trail and Tour. So yeah.
Roygaard wants Trail Hunter, Camrils and Jabu to have punctures at the end of the race.
I think Roygaard's dream right now is Trail Hunter and Jamie to crash.
Oh man, COVID coughing.
Coronavirus. Like, I'm just trying to switch between drivers to watch because, yeah, there's no fights going on right now. Let's take a look at the penalties.
I also think that from this race, I mean, Axel should have known that wasn't the best place to do, and after the restart from the safety car to not accelerate or to slow down.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's possibly some really simple rules should be made clearer for everybody racing.
Yeah, I think if you're first is gonna let someone pass, do it with the whole field and not just 3 of them, which was his plan. And the best plan is to just, if you want to just let a few one, just let a little bit go off throttle, not brake or go all the way off throttle.
Yeah, nobody really expects it either at the restart, because nobody's got damage, everybody's on fresh tires, so nobody really expects it. Everybody expects okay, let's get racing again.
We're gonna get another penalty. Bradley and Cameron having the best races so far, and Storm has been 3 places. Bradley up 6 places. Bradley didn't get in the lap time actually. And also cameras up 7 places. Jamie having some sympathy for Roygaard picking up his second penalty, him too. So now they are both on 6 seconds time.
Jamie should pick up a couple more penalties. I mean, why not?
Like, I expect some donuts from Jamie, because if he's coming to the line and of course nothing can stop him, I expect donuts, because why not?
Yeah, he should.
Someone here get in contact with Jamie now.
Yeah, there's even space in Singapore to do them.
Both Jamie and Bradley should do them, as they can take the construction, as they have the construction championship. Matthias already congratulating Jamie. The storm is going into the pit now.
Trail Hunter is still setting a crazy pace. He's 20-second lead out in front.
It is insane. It's insane what we're seeing here from him. Imagine Roygaard wins and Jamie do donuts and crash. Matthias, stop it. Oh. Roygaard and Jabu into the pit.
Jabu, he was racing. He's had a pretty neat race so far, and he started really well tonight. Then the stuff happened with the safety car, but he got off to a great start, and it's sort of been in between Roygaard and Jamie early in the race as well.
I just realized Trailer tries to run a pit up, and he's gonna go in
Jamie
soft.
pits.
Jamie, you gotta do another soft set. If not, he only gets hard tires or worn out mediums. But yeah, Trailer, he has to do that pit stop, and he's gonna put on soft tires. Jumping on soft tires now. And the thing is, but how long a pit takes here, Trailer's gonna come out right around Roygaard, I think, and Bradley into the pit as well. And Trailer and Roygaard, I think they're gonna be really close to each other. As right now, Trailer's not pulling so much away from Roygaard, looking at the delta or the time here to leader. So that could be interesting, because Camels also have to do another pit stop. I think, I'm really sure Camels and Trailer will do another pit stop.
Last race of the season, Camels, go for it, man.
So basically, Roygaard could be leading when Trailer pits, maybe, but Trailer's gonna come right behind on soft tires.
Yeah, that's true. Bradley picking up a lot of penalties here.
Yeah, and the thing is, Roygaard doesn't have Smitsky anymore to do a Latifi or something.
Bradley's going crazy on the penalties right now. I think he's had like 10 seconds in one lap or something. And he drove too fast into the pit. He got an illegal exit from the pit, speeding in the pit lane. He picked them all up.
He did. Matthias saying, at least the championship contenders know the rules stance as they are in the final. They do. So they've been driven a great season. Both have been on the podium multiple times. But I only think it's Jamie who have won. I don't think Roygaard has won a race, if I'm right, or if I remember right. So Jamie would have had an advantage here and there as well. More comments from Matthias, I think.
Axel goes into the pit, which moves Jamie up to 6th place now.
Matthias and both would deserve it. Yeah, they have both put up an incredible fight this season. But yeah, I'm looking at the gap between Trailhunter and Roygaard, and it's actually decreasing. So those old medium tires. Oh, Trailhunter in the pit. So now then, let's see where it's gonna come out.
No, he's not gonna come out.
Imagine the drama right now if Jamie didn't race tonight. If this would have happened. But yeah, Trailhunter put on soft tires, of course. Camels with a 30-second time penalty.
Camels pushing to try and get that space out in front.
I think Camels, Trailhunter's gonna come out and pass. Oh, it's gonna be close though. It's gonna be real close. The Trailhunter's gonna be right in front of him. Right or side by side through 3. But again, Trailhunter's on the soft. Oh, Roygaard is trying. Roygaard's going to get to the DRS, I think, though. Is he going to go for it now? Ah, Travis gets a much better exit.
Yeah, he got really good on those soft tires now, and Camerals enjoy the lead while you have it, is what I say. So
yeah, he starts. He could actually try with 5 laps to go. There is a chance the mediums can go, but it won't be easy. And like, if he pits, he would actually lose position to Passel. But I think it would take him if Camerals going for a soft. You can look at the gap here. Yeah, he would lose position to Passel. But if he stays out, I think he'll anyway get that P3, but I think it's P3 for him. Trellinger on soft, Royer on much fresher mediums, and Trellinger also with no penalties. Khan now and Bradley, but Khan is an old medium, Bradley is in fresh soft. And Trellinger, his pace amazing. Look how fast he's closing in on Camels.
Now, just over a second now. Cameral's got 1 lap in, leading the Singapore Grand Prix.
I see Matthias say Jamie have been very consistent, good. And yeah, Jamie has been really consistent, getting a lot of good results.
Oh no, Cameral's pits. He must have been really struggling on those tires because he's gone into the pits now.
He's gonna come out in front of Jabu, I think. Let's see now. Soft tires for him. No front wing change.
Up to second place.
So before let's go, I'm gonna be with Passel and see where we come. We got storm weather for of him, a lap car.
We might get a battle in between. Where is Passels? Passels is passing the pit now. Cameral's coming out.
Well, there are only 5 laps with this lap, so Camerals will have a job to do with 4.5 seconds. They both have the same amount of penalties, so it's going to be interesting here. This could be a fight for P, so we could get a fight for P3 then.
Yeah, we could. I think based on the pace Camerals have shown, I think he'll get this.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He's closing. He's closing a little bit on Passels. Yeah. Two of our favourite drivers, Passels and Camerals, battling out for the 3rd place on the podium.
The thing is that Passel, they get very fresh tires as well, though, even though it's mediums. So I don't think of course, Camerals will have to battle for this. I think. I don't think it's going to be an easy overtake.
It was 4.2 1 lap ago, and he's got it down to 3.7. 3.6 now, so he might.
And Trailer Toro is setting fastest laps and leading with 6 seconds to Roygaard. Cameron closing in a little bit on Passel and Jabu not so far behind. If Cameron and Passel were to fight, that would be good for Jabu because he doesn't have any penalties. But they're still a little bit too far behind.
Have you looked at the penalties?
Yeah, I have. Both Camerals and Passel are about 40% ERS. Storm is into the pits.
At this pace, Camerals will catch him. He's under 3 seconds now, so it definitely looks like it. Jamie picks up a championship warning just for fun. It's my championship, and I can pick up as many penalties as I want.
Yes. But Carols could, I think there can be something between him and Passel on the last lap.
Passel can see him now. The mirror is under 3 seconds, and he'll be catching him. We will get a battle on the second last lap, I think.
I think so. I hope so as well, because how cool would it be? And then I can finally get my exciting commentator voice back, as I've been really calm now. But if we end up with a fight in the last lap, it's not going to be as calm as I'm talking now, I can promise. Then it's going to be intense.
We can say it then. You've checked the penalties on Passels and Camerals?
Yeah, I'm checking now. Both are 30 seconds, so I know they are actually fighting for it.
Yeah, they are. That's cool as well.
Yeah, look at Campbell's 7 tenths behind from DRS now. I think you're gonna get the DRS on the lap 30 actually. So the question is, can we get a podium fight on the last lap or second last lap? The best one.
I think it's going to happen this lap. You know why? Because I think that Pascal sees how fast he's closing him down, and it plays into these drivers' minds that they see he's catching me really fast, and then they end up doing a mistake because they're thinking about the car behind them. So I think we can expect a tiny mistake from Pascal's in the next couple of corners.
That could happen, yeah. And also I wanted to happen on the second last lap because then we can use the last lap to focus on trail entry and actually seeing across the line instead of focusing on. Of course, if there's a fight going on while someone is crossing the line, it's hard to choose, but you want to watch the fight, but you have to take the winner over the line as well. So.
Yeah, it's true, and both Pascal's cameras using up all of their battery and ERS, but it's under the 1 second now, and it's gonna go to the last lap battle.
Yeah, it will. The question is where do we get to overtake, and we'll have to try and have a trail intro on our side as well. But I can talk about it now. He's had a wonderful race. He did get P2 600s behind Jamie in pole position. And he's done an amazing race. Medium, soft. And every single stint he have had a massive gap to the second place. And now he has 7.5 to Roy Guard. So, Trailhunter will probably get this if he doesn't crash in the last laps now. But now then, Campbell's second last lap on Pascal. Can he get it? He barely have any ERS. He's pushing it all. None of them got any ERS. The ERS is open for cameras. He's not sending it. He's probably going to save it up for the last lap then.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. He's right behind Passes now. He's going to be putting under a little bit of pressure just for fun.
Yeah, he's doing this for the show, for the excitement.
He wants the stream time. Yeah, but definitely Trailhunter. That was a crazy pace that you were setting there today, and
Cameras went into the Pascal now!
Yeah,
into third sector, and it gets the overtake done.
Yeah, Pascal has been pretty. He's been pretty neat with those letting people pass him today. He hasn't. It's been. I think it's in sector 3. A couple of people have passed him, and he's given enough space. So in one way, respect for passes.
Conor and Bradley in the pit. They're going to try for the fastest lap of the race. But they have been lapped now, so they won't get the chance actually as left. Senna in the chat saying, "What's up, lads? We are it's been a dramatic race, and you're late as we're on the last lap. And right now, Jamie is gonna win the championship if he does like this. And Jamie, please give him some donuts. It's one of the best things in the game. And right now you will get it in a way. So I want donuts." But back up the trail entry, getting these beautiful helicopter shots as his fuel is almost running out of fuel. But I've done an amazing race, and at the moment he's going to take the victory tonight as long as he doesn't run out of fuel, hopefully. 10 seconds down to Roy Guard here, and again, amazing pace for his. Oh, Camel's have spawned, and here's reset the track.
Castles up to third place.
But back up to trail entry then. Oh, that's so unlucky for Camel's last lap as well. Spinning there. Axel's cars into the pit, but he have left the session. But trail entry through the last sector is going to get another victory today. He jumped in midway into the season he have shown an amazing pace. He's celebrating already. Trail entry on a victory tonight. Hopefully we can get an interview with him as well. Fireworks are on. Roy Guard, he's going to cross the line in P2, and he's going to take the driver championship in P2. There's no chance of him winning now. Jamie.
Congrats to Trailhunter.
No, it was Bradley having a problem there, but again, Roy got well done. He had done amazing this whole season, and that P2 is well deserved, and both of you and Jamie deserved that championship. But he did it all the way to the end. You managed to fight him, and he got P2. Passel getting his second, third place in a row now, and beautiful to see from me and back here. Jumping across the line, take a P4. Cameros unlucky on the last lap here, and is it Bradley? Bradley with donuts. Let's go! Oh, Jamie, if you just Jamie, you join in. Yes,
oh,
yes. Look at this! Look at this! It's the driver championship. NSR Jamie. It's the constructor championship. NSR Jamie and NSR Bradley in Alpine celebrating here together. Amazing, guys. Oh, I love the donuts. I love it. Look at them celebrating here, so happy. And that is so gonna be happy. Khan as well across in P8 here. Here we're gonna Storm is gonna come now and cross the line in P9 as Jamie takes his front wing and reverses over the finish line, and there comes Bradley, and that's race over. And Jamie, congratulations on a victory. Certainly the voice chat, we're probably not gonna get an interview, but wow.
Yeah, congrats Jamie. It was a nice going. Driver of the cameras from the PlayStation, of course. But congratulations, Jamie.
Congratulations, that's absolutely amazing. Amazing on there. I'm gonna try to get some interviews then.
We should interview Matthias. That'd be the coolest. Give us the
trailing through them we had Passels.
Cameron
Storm.
Let's take the grid. We've got the Trail Hunter first place. We've got Rygard, Passels, NSR Javu, Camerus, NSR Jamie. Got Axel in 7th place, Khan in 8th. We've got Storm down in 9th, and then Bradley, and then we have DNFs for Maximum Attack, Smitsky, Sygate, and Ivan. And Trail Hunter with a 1:37.9 fastest lap. 2 stops.
Yeah, and again, 7 pistols for Bradley. Wow. But well done, guys, and congratulations to NSR Jamie on the driver championship. And wow, finally, this is a race it's done since the season is done. Oh my god, I love you, Jamie. Well done.
Bradley went medium, hard, soft. Why not?
We're gonna get into interviews now. I'm gonna add them into. Are you ready for them, Buck? Yeah. So yeah, you guys are gonna get a blue screen while I'll add them. We are gonna interview Storm. We're gonna interview Camels. I'm not sure about the others yet. I haven't got an answer on that. Trail interviews in for interview as well. Oh, what a race, you guys. We did get the championship all the way till then. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, and Roy as well. We have to say he have done an amazing season, and he did get what you could say the sore second place. Yeah, second place in Drive Championship. I've never been there, but I can imagine that's basically. I'd rather be P2 winning the championship than P2. That's gonna be a hard one. So yeah, but again, well done to both of them. I have now added Paso, Trail Hunter, Storm, and Camels to the voice chats. Now it's just to wait and see us getting them into the voice chat for interviews.
All right. Of course, he's the fastest anyway, so he's the first one to join.
It's the fastest one into the voice chat as well. So we're going to start with Trail Hunter. Fastest man on track, fastest man into the voice chat. Congratulations. How was that race for you? Also, before we continue, I want to remind all of you into the voice chat now, if you haven't turned on sharing voice so that the viewers can hear you talking. Do you know if you have that on trailer? I can hear you, but I'm not sure if the people on stream can hear you. I can actually check. I can check on the channels on.
Trail Hunter, you're extremely quiet on the stream.
Do you hear me now?
Let's check the stream again. We can hear you on stream now, Trail Hunter. So yeah, again on each stint, you managed to get an insane gap to the others. How much have you practiced for this race?
Yesterday I did a couple of laps in the wet. Went really well. I thought it was going to rain. I hoped it was going to rain, but it was dry. I did practice a bit in the dry, but it's almost the same as in wet. The track is pretty difficult, sliding everywhere, so it's almost the same.
And you joined it midway into the season, but how has the half season been for you? What has been your highlights of the season?
The highlights have been 3 wins, I guess. Unfortunately, I had a really bad performance in Mexico. If I took that race on a podium, I would probably have a shot at the championship win, but yeah, I joined half season, so I missed a lot of races. But in the end, P3 in the standings, if I'm correct, so that's also nice.
Jamie in the chat saying Trail Hunter or Sen are gonna be the champion next season, and it would surprise me. And last thing for you, Trail Hunter, anything you want to say to the championship fighters, Roygard and Jamie?
Yeah, they did a great job. I didn't pay attention to them very much in this race because I knew I didn't have a shot at the championship anymore. But they're great drivers and they deserve the victory.
Man, that was so cool. You could have just said, I didn't pay attention to them because they were so far behind me. That was crazy.
No.
That was impressive pace that you had there today, even the fastest lap as well.
But no, go on.
I just did a couple of laps of practice, and in qualifying I would have liked to start on pole, but I crashed. But yeah, in the end.
Yeah, well, thank you for the interview, and wonderful to have seen you here this season with us, and all the victories you have taken. It's been amazing. Also your debut at Sandwort, I will never forget. So hope to see you next season as well, and have a wonderful weekend, mate.
Yeah, hopefully too. Bye.
Thanks.
And over to the McLarens then. We have Cam Rules and we have Storm. Who are we going to start with? The one who spins or the one who's end last? No, I'm just joking, guys. Well,
Wow.
the both of you, P5 in the Construction Championship, well done.
Yeah, it was eventful.
And Camels, what happened at the end there? Was it
my tyres were on like 30% trying to catch up to Vassell, so I think I pushed myself too hard on the final 2 laps. And I know the ESW guys will be screaming at me because they've told me, especially on the final lap, not to push on worn tyres.
Well, that's a sad one there. But yeah, give us a quick season review. So I'm going to add Khan into the voice chat as well.
For me, it's been tough. personal issues affecting the way my what's the word to say, motivation in the races, and I've not really put as much effort in as I needed to because of the motivation I haven't had, that lack of motivation.
But I was like to Storm, I'm gonna need to start trying now, and then I won Canada. Yeah. But France was tough because I selected a TT setup as my race setup because I didn't actually fully, test it out in the races. But during Russia, funnily enough, I was going to get pole. I was on a pole lap and my power went out.
Oh.
That's why I left the lobby, because my power went out. And
yeah, I think also you can count Imola in that, or Imola I meant to say, because you got sprint podium in there, didn't you?
Yeah, like I've always said since Imola came out, that it's one of my best tracks, especially in the wet. So, and unfortunately, there's not been that many wet races to show you how sweaty I am in the wet.
But yeah, no, I think as a whole for McLaren there was a few mistakes. I think Zandvoort, Mexico was the two that stand out. I think where we both DNF'd. Even tonight was crazy. I don't know what happened on the safety car restart. I only got to the end of it. I don't know what happened. I'll have to watch it back. But yeah, as a season whole, I think we could be proud of, with the competition that we've had to go against, like Senna, Jamie, Khan, who's been absolutely incredible. I know Khan didn't have a good. Fair play to him. He's been a great driver all season, and I'm sure he'll be back next season for that championship.
Well, I can just say that the restart is gonna be interesting doing the steward work, I can say.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a steward. I'm only a division admin.
Yeah.
Well, from my point of view, I went from I think it was last to fourth within a straight. So I was like, why are the cars just piled up on the right hand side? And it was extremely.
I see Jamie's car spin. And I thought, oh, he's DNF, that's championship over. But he must have only been tapped.
Yeah, like he did change front wing a few laps later, but it wasn't a visible damage. But I think, as I said when commentating, I think that his life didn't flash in front of his eyes. His championship flashed in front of his eyes right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just to clarify, I didn't finish last because Bradley was spinning at the end and I got P9, so he's dropped P. I don't know why he got 22 penalties. Him and Jamie were at the end just spinning donuts. I don't think they realised that I had finished, so I don't know. But yeah, it's been a great season for, alright, we've had our ups and downs with F5, but, first season as a division admin, I can't have gone wrong with a great set of guys, and two commentators that I don't need to bother every week, saying, are you turning up, but yeah, no, unlucky for Khan tonight and Cam as well, but yeah, congratulations to Jamie, and I'm sure Roygaard will be back next season fighting, and maybe see Trail Hunter in F4 next season. I think he's got the pace, or he'll be champion in F5 next season.
And as I was trailing through question for both of you, if you were to say something to Jamie or Roygaard now, what would you say to them?
I'd say congratulations to the title fight, congratulations to Jamie and Bradley for winning the constructors last week. Also, thank you for the amazing battles. Imola, wet, I was battling with Jamie, Roygaard, Khan at one point. Same with Canada, I enjoyed racing the whole division. Just thank you for allowing me to race in the division. And thank you to Buck, and I don't know how to say your name, I think I'm just going to say Pariah. But also Buck for being my biggest fan, and loving the Welsh flag on the podium.
Just before you go to Khan, I don't know if Khan's aware, but he's actually going to move up a position because Axel lagged out of the session, and everyone behind Axel will move up one position. So Khan will actually get an extra position. I don't know if he can hear me or not.
I can hear you.
Yeah, so you'll move up another position, so you get more points.
Yeah, but I will still end behind Trillhunter.
Yeah, unlucky though today. You did well. I know you had a few maximum trying to rear end the back of your car or something. He did it to me, so
That was chaotic. I saw that on the just before the restart, and I was like, "Oh, Karen's just been rear-ended. Has he got damage? Possibly."
yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. And great season, and hopefully I will see you guys back next season when we go to Bahrain.
Have a wonderful weekend and
Well, it's my birthday in 2 weeks, so when we come back.
Russian that, and also I will see you in Bahrain because
You'll see me somewhere.
I'll stay in F5 here, but oh, what did I want to say to you? It was you, Campbells. Of course, not mentioning anything here, but huge respect to you, and as you and I know, yeah, you've been like amazing this season.
Thanks, mate.
And I really appreciate seeing you still on track, and hope to see you next season as well.
Thank you for you two for commentating over the division and for believing me since day one.
Why did Jamie not join?
Jamie doesn't have a microphone.
Oh, he's out partying, man. Like he was like, but officially on the stream we're not allowed to say that he hasn't got he's not out partying. But you see that champagne? He just went off with a bottle.
yeah, about champagne. We're gonna play GTA after this, and if you go to a casino in GTA, there's a champagne that costs about 150,000. Because Jamie won the championship, I'm gonna use 150,000 on that champagne in GTA. So yeah. But yeah, to Cameron, thanks for your interview as well, and have a wonderful weekend. And
thank you.
I'll talk to you.
Cheers, man. Yes. Nice driving.
I'll see you guys next season. See you guys next season. See ya. Thank you.
And over to Khan, the last guy who's going to get interviewed tonight. Your race didn't go to as you wanted, but as with other, give us a quick season recap.
Yeah, I think this season has showed me that I think I can for next season. It depends on where I will get placed, but if I stay in F5 next season, I think I can definitely be a contender for the championship, as I have enough motivation for this game, which I didn't really have in the beginning of this season. I started as a reserve and moved up to a full-time driver and got a lot of very good results, a few podiums, and I'm really enjoying to play this game. So, and recently doing no assists, and which didn't go well this race. I think it was absolutely the worst possible scenario I could ever have. But anyway, I really enjoyed the season and really looking for the next one.
And congratulations on your birthday that you had last week.
Thank you.
Finally 18. I'll catch you in a few months.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll turn 18 in June.
Oh, nice.
So then we can both be adults together.
Yes.
But yeah, hopefully I'll get to come to you next season and as well. And what would you say to Roygaard and Jamie if you had them here now?
Yeah, I think I would definitely congratulate both. Obviously, they have been amazing whole season, and especially with Jamie, I've battled him a lot of races, and it was really fun to have like that 1v1 battle a lot of races this season. So I really enjoyed it, and I want to really thank him for that, as I really enjoyed every battle we had this whole season.
Well, yeah, again, nice to have you here and for an interview, and
Yes,
again, thanks for the interview, and have a lovely weekend, and hope to see you next season as well then.
Yes, thank you,
nice
mate.
going, man. Thanks.
Thank you, Buck.
Well, Brendan, that was it. Another season over. Another season for us as commentators, over. What do you think about this season?
Yeah, I thought it was great, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, that one of the best things about this division is that we keep getting different people on the podium. So it's not like the same 1, 2, 3 every week. So it was, I think that's what makes it fun. Like, we were meeting up, and it was every predictions that we had. We were like, oh no, who are we going to predict on the podium this week? And we like, it kept changing, and we got new drivers coming in and shaking up the whole division, taking the lead. It was like, where did this driver come from? So yeah, it was exciting from start all the way to the finish. We almost had the catastrophe when Jamie span around in the middle of of that race at Singapore, but yeah, it was great.
It was great, and I'm really, really looking forward to the next season. I think placement is in 2 or 3 weeks, and then the season start is in 3 or 4 weeks. I don't remember. It's in my head now, but yeah. For one last time, Jamie, congratulations on that victory. You have a really proud team boss here, and Jakob Borgard, I'm so proud of you as well. You did a great job this season, and you were here all the way to the end of to the last race. You were here fighting, and yeah, you gotta remember that you did well. So. Also to Jamie and Bradley, congratulations on the Constructor Championship, and to Buck, thanks for joining me and surviving with me one more season.
That was cool, man. Thanks.
And we'll see each other on track soon again in TNRL, hopefully.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
For the last time then, thanks for watching, guys. It's been an honor getting to commentate here in TTML F5, and hopefully I'll still be here next season as well. Remember to subscribe and like if you haven't done that. We would really appreciate that. And yeah, remember to follow TTML on social medias as well. I'm really sure they're down in the description. So for the last time, thank you and goodbye.